Hi, my name is Anna and I'm a junior consultant here at Mayan Technologies. In today's video, we'll be looking into how to create and manage an opportunity on Acumatica ERP. This video will be divided into how to create an opportunity, managing activities, how to create a quote, and how to transform a lead into an opportunity. To start managing our opportunities, we'll first have to go to our marketing tab, and under the activities profile, we will click opportunities. Acumatica will show us this window, which is the opportunities window. Acumatica will open the opportunities window where we can see all the opportunities that have been created thus far. We can see also a small summary of each one, from the subject to the status and stage, if it's new and it's in a prospect status, or if it's already won. Everything we can see it right here in this window. But right now we will go ahead and create a new one. So we click Add New Record, which opens our opportunity. So what we can do here is add all this information. We have our opportunity ID, we have our status, which is in new, and we also have our class ID. Here I have configured 3 types of opportunity IDs, which is partner sales, product sales, and service opportunity. Right now, for this one specific, I will go ahead and select services. And in this stage, I can also select if it's a prospect, if it's nature, qualification, development, depending of the stage of this specific opportunity. This can also be changed throughout the process and the workflow and how we have the negotiating and talking to the client. But right now, let's leave it in prospect. And let's select our client. So in this case, our client New York Cares is calling us for an inspection of their software. So they want us to do a software inspection. I can also add an owner for this opportunity from our employees, and this will mean that they will be in charge of following up or taking this opportunity into completion. So I will select that and I will click Save. So now I have created an opportunity and linked it into a business account that we have already created. What I can do next is I can start uploading my activities. In this tab, I can start taking notes, updating my appointments, my phone calls. So for example, I created this opportunity and now I have to send an email to New York Cares to make a follow-up of our software inspection service. So I can go ahead and click email. You can see the email window appears, and here I can add a subject, will be follow-up. And I can add here a message. Follow-up and request. So what I can do here is save it to be sent later or send it right away, but I will go save it. Now my email has appeared in my activities tab. I can also create a note. For example, like here can add a note that says interested in maintenance subscription. And I can go save it, and my note will appear here as well. I can also create events, tasks, and I can also create appointments. phone calls, everything you need to keep follow-up, to keep a cohesive information and follow-up for this opportunity, we can add it here. Here in details, we can go ahead and add our inventory ID, which will be the service we are providing, given that it's already in the system. For example, here we have consulting services, we have items that we sell. In this case, I won't add anything. I will just add a description, will be inspection. And I am quoting for 4 hours. And my rate is $30. So I will go ahead and save. And now the next step is to create a quote. Now, let's go back to the beginning. I selected my business account, which is my client, to whom I will be linking this opportunity to. I have them as prospect. I have an estimated date of closing on the next Friday. I have my subject. I have my activities logged in, which is everything I have done until now. And now I will create a quote. So I will go to my toolbar, click Create Quote. Now click Create and Review. Now the sales quote window has Create and Review. And our sales quote window will appear. So here what I can do is keep adding on my details tab items to be quoted. I can add a service fee, I can add another, for example, they need several items to be able to complete the service, so I can add all the items that I need. I can also add So our sales quote window appears here, and here I can continue working on my quote. So what I can do is keep adding detailed items, such, for example, if I have a service fee, I can add one. I can also add discounts. For example, here in the service fee, I have a 10% discount. I can add a discount. I can keep adding or removing objects. I also have the information that will be printed on the quote, which will be my contact information, my shipping information. I can here also have all my activities. It's really similar as the opportunities window we just saw. So my next step is to save. Go on my toolbar and I can mark as subsetted, as converted. Right now, I just want to send this sales quote, so I will click send. Now I want to go back to my opportunities to keep exploring it. So here we saw already our activities tab, our details tab. Now that we have created a quote, we can see that here in the quotes tab, we have the one that we created. We can click in here and it will take us back to the sales quote window. Now that we sent the quote, I want to change my stage to negotiation, because we are already sent our prices. So what this does is really interesting. We have to go to our CRM info to see what this field affects in here. For example, let's go back to prospect. We can see that our forecasting, our probability of closing this opportunity is 0. But now that we go into negotiation, our probability is on 80. Why is this relevant? When we have a workflow or opportunity where several people are working on the same entry, this helps us to see where it is going. So if employee number 1 sent the quote and employee number 2 gets in the system that later that day and sees that it is on the negotiation stage, they can now understand that the quote has been sent, that this opportunity has been going well, and they are ready to be closed. This is why these fields are very useful. So we also have and now what I want to do is close this opportunity. So we already sent a quote. The client said they are okay with it. They already signed it, and we are ready to go and deliver the service. So what I will do now is go to my tools, and I will close it as 1. And now Acumatica will give me 2 options. The reason of why it was 1, and let's say it's only the order was placed, and my stage is now 1. So I will click OK. And now my status has been as 1, my opportunity is closed, and I can go ahead and make my invoice. Now, let's imagine that we lost this opportunity. So let me go back and open it. And let's imagine that New York Cares says that our prices are too high and they don't want to work with us. So I can go back here, and instead of clicking close as 1, we can click close as lost. It will give us the same information, the same options, but now let's see that they didn't like our price. So the stage where it was left off before knowing that it was closed, it's negotiation, so we will leave it like that. Click OK. And our opportunity has been closed as lost. The other way in which we can create an opportunity is through leads. So let's go ahead and do that. We will go back to our marketing tab. In the activities profile, we will go and click leads. I already have some leads created, and I want to go into Michael Electronics, so I will click here. And this lead has already been created by our marketing team, and it has to go through all the stages of the workflow for the marketing team to qualify it and the sales team to accept it. So let's do that. We will qualify it. We will accept it right away. Accepted by sales. So now this lead is ready to be transformed into an opportunity. What we will do is go ahead into my toolbar and click Convert to an Opportunity. Acumatica will open this window where we can add our subject, which will be the description of our opportunity. And let's say they want to buy computers. I don't have a business account for this specific lead, so I will create one. I will leave everything the same, and I will go and create and review. What this does is that Acumatica is creating and linking this opportunity to the previous lead, and also creating a business account. Here we can do everything we just did in the other entry. We can add activities, we can add details to be able to quote. We can also change the stages. We can do exactly the same that we did just before. So I'll go back. And if I go back here into my leads, we can go to the opportunities tab, and we can see that we have the opportunity we just created. This means that these two are now linked. So to make a little bit of a review, we can create opportunities two ways: directly into the opportunities tab and through a lead. And that will be all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.